Hey everybody, I'm Stephen James. Welcome back to the channel where we are the squad and you are the studs. Today we're going to be talking about EDC. So what is an EDC? An EDC is an everyday carry. That is items that you would normally carry on your everyday basis to provide you with some sort of functionality or utility. Unless you're like some kind of weirdo that doesn't ever leave the house or only leaves the house with his clothes on. No. Small disclaimer before we begin into this video, I want to mention that these items that I'm going to be talking about today, I consider like my casual EDC. It's the EDC that I use the most. These items are with me most of the time, but I do occasionally swap them in and out, and depending on where I'm going or what I'm going to be doing or what I'm wearing, I'll choose different items. So first on the list is my keys. Nothing special about them here. It's just an old keychain that I purposely stretched out because my nails don't perform very well while trying to open the key ring and just sticking rings in there. I usually get chip nails and it just chips all the way back into the skin, and it's horrible. It's horrible. Although I do have something interesting on my keys. It's been with me for a while. It is a Night Eyes S-Beaner. It's very small. It's meant for keys, obviously. But I have attached to it this small SanDisk flash drive. It's 8 gigs worth of memory, but I learned to carry this because now that I'm creating content, I need some place to store my videos. Item number 2 of my EDC is my wallet. Yes, believe it or not, this is my wallet. It is a trifold leather wallet, and this is by far my favorite wallet in my entire collection. I have like 10 wallets, and let me explain to you why it's my favorite. Besides from its slim profile, it's super lightweight, it's very minimal, it has no branding in the outside. I don't know if you can see that. It has no branding whatsoever. That's because this is artisanal, and a friend of mine that went to Morocco got this for me. This isn't just any leather, it's camel leather. And I absolutely love this. As you can see, it is a trifold wallet. It just goes in like this, and here, and I have all my cards, identifications. And the best part of all is that normally these wallets, they just come in with, you know, bifold and that's it. This one actually has a pouch where you could put your money in. You know, if I had any money, just imagine a couple of bills in there. So yeah, moving on to the next item. A watch. I have said this before on my channel, where every man should have a watch on him no matter what, whether you're on vacation or you're dressing up or you're dressing down, whatever it is, you need to have a watch on you. You can have different types of watches for different situations, or you can do as I do, that I have different bands and a couple of different watch faces and shells. That way I can mix and match whenever I need it to. This is a key watch. I don't know if you could see the branding up here. I just got this off Amazon. Again, we're not sponsored, but it's an key watch. It's like a Japanese movement, and the shell, it's in stainless steel, so it's very nice. And I swapped out the stainless steel mesh bands that it brought in because I thought it was a little bit too dressy, and I wanted this watch for a more casual environment, you know, more like everyday. So I just swapped it out with some genuine leather bands, and we're good to go. The next item on the list is a flashlight. This flashlight is Police Security brand. I absolutely love this thing. This has been the best flashlight that I have ever bought, and I've bought a couple of flashlights. I even have the Nebo Torchy, which is super small and way more powerful in lumens than this one. But I like this one for various reasons. I love this one because it's super slim, it's very small. It's not like its big brother right here, same branding. So you could see the difference in size. Let me see if I could put this in a way that is visible to you guys. Look at that. It's about half the length of this flashlight, and it has more or less the same specs. This one's a little bit stronger in lumens. There's a couple of reasons why I bought this flashlight. Number one is because my cell phone, obviously, people are going to say that your cell phone has a flashlight. Yeah, but again, we go back to the same thing that I said with the watch. Your cell phone can die out on you when you least expect it, and then you have no light, you have no time, and you have no communication. The second reason why I love this is for its self-defense capabilities. Believe it or not, a flashlight can save your life depending on the circumstance. This is called a cranialated bezel, and this flashlight is made completely out of aluminum. So this thing is very unforgiving. When you grab this thing like this and you whack somebody over the head, this is going to defend you, this is going to save your life, as long as you know how to use it and you've practiced using it before. But most of the time, it's just for shiny stuff. Next item on the list, my knife. This is a folding knife. It's non-automatic. It is an assisted blade. You need to open it manually with your thumb. In this case, you just flip it open. So as you can see, it's very beat up because I've gotten a ton of use out of this. This is a Rat Ontario 1, I believe. Model 1, yes, exactly. I got this one in brown with a black blade, and it has been the best knife, hands down. I don't care what people say. This has been the best knife that I've ever owned. I have even opened coconuts. Yes, coconuts with this thing. That's why it's so beat up like that. These marks came from opening a coconut. Having a knife is super important because when you have a knife, it means you are prepared for pretty much any situation, because this can double up as a bottle opener. Most of the time you're going to be finding yourself opening boxes, cutting up tape, opening fruits, stuff like that, and this is a very useful tool to have on you. If you don't carry with a bottle opener, this is also a good alternative. Obviously, you need to know how to do it, but it is definitely something to consider. Finally, last but not least, this is an item that personally means a lot to me, and I bought it for myself. I got it when I was still in college, and this is my Zippo lighter. Now, I don't smoke, okay? I don't do any of that, but I believe that every person should be able to have the ability to make fire one way or another, whether you carry around with a striker like some of my Marine buddies do, or if you carry around with a lighter like me. I chose this Zippo lighter not just because it makes fire, but because it has another purpose. It is a memento mori. For those of you who don't know what a memento mori is, it originates from the philosophy of Stoicism. And Stoicism has this thing where it is called a memento mori, which is like an item or something that you carry on your person to remind you that you die. Memento mori, remember, you die. This is mine. When it comes to the memento mori, I chose this one because I've read so much about Zippos. Good things and bad things. Again, we're not sponsored, so I'm just being honest here. But a Zippo is one of those items where like your grandfather had bought in the 1800s and then it gave to his son and his son gave to you, and now you have it and it's like branded on the bottom with the year, because in case you guys didn't know, I don't know if you could see this one says 19. I bought this one in 2019. Each Zippo has its own branding from the date that it was made. So this is something that I have the ability to leave as an heirloom to any children that I might or might not have, or a friend or something like that, that I can give as an heirloom, and it has actual meaning. So this reminds me that I die. It gives me that reminder that I should appreciate life for what it is and appreciate every step of the way, the journey, and the accomplishments that it has given me. So that is it for today, people. I hope you enjoyed the video. Click like if you like the content. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more stuff like this. Also, this is just a pocket dump EDC. If you guys want to see my EDC that I carry every day in a backpack, let me know you want to see that kind of content. Click that like button so you let me know that you like this sort of content. It really helps out the channel and it motivates me to keep making more videos for you guys. So without further ado, stay safe and stay stylish.